And now Rashid Alvi of the Congress party reacting.
Hello.
Mr. Alvi, if you are getting me, on what grounds are you opposing, or is the Congress party opposing the one nation, one poll principle which has been accepted by the Modi government?
Actually, there is no problem. But important thing is whether there is any blueprint. How will they conduct the election, both the elections together? Up to 1967, it is all right. Parliament and assemblies were together. But when if any government, BJP government or Congress government loses the majority, then what will happen? What is the solution of this? This government is just playing with the democracy. You are talking about the recommendations of the highest committee. Whether you have circulated these recommendations to the opposition leaders, all political parties, not at all. What are you going to do? At least you should take all opposition parties together in confidence. It is the habit of this government. They have brought bill regarding Kashmir, Article 370 without consulting anybody. Kisan bill without consulting anybody. Teen Talaq without consulting any political party. What is happening? It is not the way in any democracy. They don't have respect for democracy. At least we should know what will happen, how will it happen. There is no blueprint. Just all of a sudden you are saying that it will happen. What are the recommendations of the committee? If any assembly, in any assembly, any government loses the majority, then what will happen? Whether it will continue like this? So there are so many questions. It is the government, it is its responsibility to answer all these questions.
Mr. Alvi, the committee, the panel, had the leaders likes of Ghulam Nabi Azad. Most importantly, it held consultations spread over 6 months, 7 months. It invited all political parties. The Congress party might have opposed even then. It's a voluminous 18,000 pages report which includes opinions of all the high courts of the country. It includes opinion from the Election Commission of India. It includes opinion from the Law Commission of India. So it's not that that kind of exercise of consultation has not been done.
Law Commission has already given its report against a uniform civil code. Whether government has accepted it. Why you are saying that all the reports of Law Commission is going to be accepted by the government? Because they think it should be done. So it is a government argument that Law Commission has also recommended. At least we should know, why are you not preparing a blueprint? Why are you not taking all opposition parties in confidence? This is the way, when it was our government, we used to consult opposition parties, BJP political party, and only if there is needed in any bill, we used to do it. Arun Jaitley used to be called upon by our parliamentary affairs minister.
Right.
So this is not the way that without taking anybody in confidence you are doing all this.
But if they take you into confidence, if they again consult you, would you be willing, Mr. Alvi? Would the Congress rethink on its position?
The proper way is prepare blueprint. Then you invite all political parties, discuss with them whether it is possible or it is not possible. Then there should be some consensus among all of them. Then you can bring bill. There is no dictatorship in the country. That just you have decided Modi Sahab will do everything. 90% BJP leaders, they do not know what will happen. I challenge all of them.
Okay, let me take this. Let me take your challenge. Mr. Alvi, let me take your challenge to Charu Pragya of the BJP. She is national spokesperson of the party. Charu, Mr. Alvi of the Congress is saying that you have not done the kind of consultations that were needed to make this very important, big, major decision on your own. Maybe you should have consulted more, is the view of the Congress in dismissing one nation, one election as a principle.
Good afternoon, and I'm delighted today that one nation, one election has got the cabinet nod. Now, to put things perspective for the Congress leader, let me just list out elections that have happened in India in 1 year. I'm only talking about a span of approximately 1 year. Nagaland, Meghalaya, Tripura, Karnataka, Mizoram, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Odisha. And after that, now we have ongoing elections in Jammu and Kashmir, next Haryana, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, we have Delhi very early next year, and in the middle of all of this, we also had the Lok Sabha 2024 general elections. So if you look at the sheer number of elections that have happened in merely 1 year, one nation, one election is not an impossibility. It is in fact pretty much within reach. And to imagine if we can conduct all these elections together, where the personnel is deployed once, where the expenditure is done once, where governance is paused only once because all political parties get busy with electioneering. Imagine how much benefit it will bring to the people of India. Also, let's not forget that India started with one nation, one elections. Obviously, because of several reasons, by elections, government falling, this routine got changed over decades. We can come back to it, and I'm sure when a report is 18,000 pages long, it has made way for every single contingency. I'm waiting to flip through it and figure out what are the other details that have been listed. But from a very broad point of view, I think this is the best news for our nation.
But Charu, you think, but it's still going to be an uphill task to convince, forget about the principal opposition party, the Congress, even the smaller parties, the support of whom you might need, Charu, because remember, in such a huge decision, which impacts the entire system of governance in the country, all the state governments, obviously you need not just the NDA allies, but even some of the parties in the opposition space also with you. And they have not been in agreement in principle. So you think it's going to be a huge exercise for the BJP as a party and the Modi government, of course, also to make an outreach to the opposition and to convince them about the significance of this decision and hence increase its acceptability?
You're absolutely right. Usually the opposition decides to oppose things only because BJP is talking about it. But we have a great track record of convincing the opposition on very difficult tasks. We managed to pass abrogation of Article 370. We passed the Women's Reservation Bill. We passed Triple Talaq, and these were not so easy. And it got done. So even now, I am very confident consensus will be built. And when you're talking about smaller political parties, there's a quick observation I want to make. Traditionally, with the Lok Sabha elections, there are some states which have been going in for elections, like Odisha, like Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Andhra. And in most of these states, BJP has not been. There is no rule which says that if elections happen all together, the national parties benefit. Smaller parties equally benefit. In fact, they have been benefiting. And the end result is the electorate of India is very smart. They know who they want to vote for state elections, for local elections and national elections. We should give them more credit.
All right. Thank you, Charu. And of course, a huge decision being taken there by the Modi cabinet.